I love camels, man. Robin bastard. Oh my god, this is seriously beautiful. What is happening, and good morning. I'm currently in Amman, Jordan. And no, not a man called Jordan, or Katie Price for that matter. I'm in Amman, the capital city of Jordan. And today I'm going to be heading out to Petra. It's one of the new wonders of the world, of 7 of them in total, and this is one of them. So we're going to be heading out there. I've wanted to go there for absolute years. I've wanted to go here for as long as I can remember. It looks absolutely beautiful. Really looking forward to it. It's about 6 AM just now, it's still dark outside, and it looks pretty cold outside as well, which I wasn't expecting for Jordan in February, to be honest. But it's about a 3-hour drive there. I'm getting picked up in about 20 minutes, so we're going to head out and try and meet the driver outside.
Three hours later.
And we have arrived at the gate to Petra. This art journey took us about 3 hours. There was some fantastic views driving through the desert. I slept for a bit of it, like arrived late last night, so could do with catching up a bit of sleep. Right, so the ticket has been purchased and we are in. 50 Jordanian dinar later, which I think is about £60. So it is slightly expensive to get in here, but I'm sure the views will be worth it when we get further in. Walking down this road now, I think it's about 1 kilometre to get to the start of the Sikh, and then once we get into the Sikh, that's about a mile roughly to get to the Treasury, which is obviously the main attraction in the city of Petra. We're not even there yet, and some of the carvings and the rock faces look absolutely stunning here. Seems to be scattered with these tunnels here, and there is some carvings on the wall inside there as well. Looks like somebody's tried to write something in here once upon a time. Oh, to be fair, it looks like it's probably fairly recent. Doesn't look like the Nabateans done this. Right, so we're at the start of the Sikh now, which is the valley that leads up to the main attraction, which is the Treasury inside the ancient city of Petra. This is about 1.6 kilometres, which is a mile, to get up there, and then we'll see the main attraction there. Gonna have to get past these guards, aren't we? Can I walk through?
Come on, guys.
Look at this now, this is absolutely beautiful. Right, so a background about Petra. Petra was the capital city that was built by the Nabateans, who were a Saudi Arabian group of travellers. Petra was then built in about 312 BC, and obviously the main attraction that you see in all the photos and the videos, that is the Treasury, which is the main part of Petra, which obviously I'm going to show you in just a minute once we walk further down here. Only around about 15% of Petra has been discovered by archaeologists, so there's still plenty left here to be uncovered. So, you know, I might be coming here and thinking I've seen it all, when realistically, in a few years, there'll probably be even more to discover. The Treasury, which is obviously the main part, houses around about 600 graves, which is more than the Valley of the Kings in Luxor, which I think is absolutely crazy. And if you know your films, then you'll know that The Mummy Returns and Indiana Jones The Last Crusade were all filmed at this Treasury just down here. Look at this is absolutely beautiful. I've definitely had worse Sundays in my life than walking down here. I just can't get over this. This is beautiful on a different level. The Nabateans were perfect at engineering, like seriously good at engineering, and this is the way they used to carry water down here. Obviously this is on a slope, that's going uphill, this is coming down here towards Petra down there, but you can see they've carved out in the walls down here of the Sikh ways in which the water would run down these channels in here, so at least they would have some fresh water. There's a better view of it down there. As you can see, it would just run inside that wall all the way down there. Absolute masters of engineering. The colour of this stone here is absolutely unbelievable. So it looks like we're on Mars. Look at it, it's so red. This is getting tight here now. Sorry if it's a bit bumpy, because the cobbled road doesn't really help either. It's a bit uneven. I don't think we can be far away from the main attraction because it sounds a lot busier down that direction now. I think I'm right, I think I can just see something poking through there now. Oh my god, this is seriously beautiful. I cannot even describe how good this looks. Like, the camera does not do this justice whatsoever. This is stunning. So yes, if you know your films and you know Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade, then there you are. According to Indiana Jones, the Holy Grail's inside there, but it's not. It's no in there, but it still looks cool. Obviously you've got the compulsory camel tourist traps for folk to jump on and a ride about Petra on a camel. It is extremely busy here today, as you can see. Lots and lots of people, and absolutely no wonder why. Like, this place, this is hands down the most beautiful place I've ever been in the world. The end. And by saying that, I'm realistically just setting myself a target of trying to find somewhere that's better looking than that. So I better get some flights booked. Big man's just taking the rest here. How you doing, big man? You alright? You're not getting paid? I love camels, man. I'm in absolute awe about this place.
Are you interested?
There's a much better view from up there, but apparently you can only get up there if you go with a local. I beg to differ. I bet I can get up there without paying a local, because you can know what I'm like. I try and avoid costs at all costs.
He lied to us through song.
Right, so I couldn't get up without paying. It was practically impossible. So 5 dinars later, and I'm heading up to the top to get a view from the top up there. I don't know what they're doing with my 5 dinars, but they're definitely not spending it on a staircase anyway to get up to the top of there. What I always say about hiking? Hiking boots are a myth. Air Force Ones will get you there. And we're at the top. Look at that. The view's definitely 100 times better up here. Quite high up as well, look at all them folk. Now I've got to walk all the way back down there. I wish there was a big slide, you could just slide straight down to the bottom, but unfortunately there's not. Oh my god. Getting there. The local has shown us up to the top of here, said that life is short. I imagine it probably would be if you fell off that all the way down to the bottom of there. And we are down.
Come every day.
Shukran, my friend.
Nice to
Shukran.
meet you. Enjoy it. Have a good life.
Robin bastard. I did ask the lovely gentleman as to why there was no steps going up to the top, considering you've got to pay for it. And he turned around to me and he said, because this is natural. So evidently nature must be taking a cut off him. Walking down to the monastery just now, which is apparently quite a hike to the top as well. But walking past all these walls of stone that have been carved into, this place is honestly something else. It's like nowhere I've ever been in my life.
It's the same concept, but in here, how will you know?
Here's some kind of makeshift stable that's been carved into the wall as well, with a donkey inside it looking very happy. Have a look at all these little huts that have been carved into the stone here. Absolutely beautiful. And then over here, you've got the amphitheatre, again all carved into the rock, the already existing rock that is still here. Fantastic stuff. Everywhere you look there's even more stuff. I've just turned them up on my back from the way I was facing, and even there, look at that, it's absolutely beautiful up there. I don't know if the camera can actually do this place justice or not. And here is the amphitheatre carved into the side of a mountain. Stunning. Look at the colour of that stone inside there, it genuinely looks like it's off Mars. It's absolutely beautiful, those patterns. Some goats up there enjoying the sunshine. And some camels. The walk to get to effectively the base camp of the monastery is a bit of a hike on its own. Never mind when we actually get up there. It's 924 steps to get to the top. Some more guards here, hopefully they'll let us in. I would have loved to have seen this place when it was, like, you know, back in the Nabatean age, to see what it looked like back then. If it's this stunning, like however many thousand years later, imagine what it would have been like when it was new. It would have been absolutely beautiful, like. Okay, so this is the start of the 924 steps up to the top of the monastery. Let's see how we get on. And it is a lot hotter now, that's why the jumper's off. So it's going to be fun doing that in this heat. And the stairs aren't uneven as well. There's some that are high, some that are low, some that are steep, some that are not. This donkey's got the right idea. The Nabateans must have been a bit fitter back then than what I am now. This is just reminding me of how seriously unfit I am once again. Starting to gain a bit of height now. Getting there, slowly but surely. I've not been counting these 924 steps, but hopefully it's not too far from me now.
One heart attack later.
Right, so 924 steps later, and a lot of sweating and grieving and huffing and puffing, and we're here. I couldn't really capture a lot on camera when I was coming up because of me dying on the way up. So here's a compilation of some clips I took on the way up with whatever music I can find to stick over the top of it that YouTube will let me away with without sending me to the gulag. Enjoy! Glad you enjoyed that. Now, here's the monastery.
Hay que respetar mucho.
So yes, if you come to Petra, absolutely 100% worth the hike to come and see this. All 924 steps, definitely worth it. Get yourself here. Didn't think I'd see a very old looking border collie in Jordan, but here he is. There's a viewpoint up here as well, and it doesn't look like there's any locals trying to charge you money for going up it. And it looks a bit easier to go up than the last place as well. Oh, nearly fell over again. Right, the top is there. This is going to be a bit treacherous to get up here. But it'll be good for your entertainment if I fall. Right, we're up by the looks of things. And there we are. What a place. As you can see, less people decide to make the hike up here than the ones at the bottom at the Treasury. And therefore it is slightly better up here because it's a bit quieter, it's a bit more open, you get more of a chance to have a look at it. But I have to say, the Treasury is definitely my favourite out of the two, 100%. But now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to head back down the mountain, past the Treasury again, and down way down to the bottom, because we're getting picked up shortly, and it is going to take us like an hour or so to get back down to the bottom. So let's see if I can get to the bottom in one piece. There is Anne Cat, and Anne Baby Cat. And we're there. 1,848 steps up and down, and we've made it to the bottom without breaking a leg. Need to walk back to the Treasury now and then to the start of Petra to get picked up, which is a hike in itself as well. And we are back at the Treasury. Now we're just going to walk to the ticket office to get picked up again to continue on with the next part of the tour, which I'm going to put in a separate video, because otherwise this video is just going to be ridiculously long and my computer will melt when I try to edit it. So in the next video, when you see me wearing the same clothes as what I am now, I'm not that disgusting, it's just all filmed in one day. Right, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Riyadh on the Move. Anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.
Right. Hang on, right, do it again. 3, f it.
And today I'm going to be going on a tour. I'm going to head out to Petra, which is one of the modern... Anyways, we're best getting it. And the place was built around about 660... According to any... I did ask the gentleman why he didn't... Oh, never mind.
One, that. One, that. One, had to, that.
It's a bit of a hike to get there. Oh no, miss. And we are back at the Treasury. Now it's time to head down to the front so we can get picked up and see, never mind.